So, another Battle Squad episode. See if I have time to do another one, because I've actually found a fair amount. Oh, straight away. Fair amount of time, so let's see if I can get to 2 matches in this episode. It depends how long this one is. And got a jump off on the Big Six. Jump off and Bronzong. So that's quite interesting. Now with the Bronzong you would expect a slow Groudon. Because I don't really see... If the Groudon isn't slow, there's no reason for that Bronzong to be there, really. Unless it's a super slow Xerneas, I guess. That jump off could be an issue. But because of it, I have to lead Salamance's Kyogre. Which is awkward. And I'm going to have Groudon and my Ferrothorn in the back. Because Ferrothorn can't be sleep powdered, which is really nice. So that is something to think about if he does manage to get his sun up. Because if I lead off with my... Hopefully he leads off with his Groudon. If he doesn't lead off with his Groudon, then I would expect him to switch in if he led with his Jumpluff. Because then he would get his sun, and even if I protected my Salamence to get the speed boost, he would then be faster and then Encore me. So that would be awkward. So ideally he would lead off with his Groudon, I would get a nice Intimidate on it, and everything will be nice. But he's taking pretty much the full time to think of his moves. Like you would probably expect... Against my team, what would you expect? Groudon Jumpluff could be nice. Bronzong looks alright as well. Like if he led with Bronzong, then that would make sense as well, I would say. I wouldn't really expect Kangaskhan. You'd probably expect Mence over Kangaskhan as the Mega against this team. So, let's see. Against Kim. So I'm going to lead my Salamance's Kyogre. And he's going to lead his Kangaskhan Bronzong. Interesting. So that's not bad, actually. Because now I can just switch out into my Ferrothorn very freely. So I've intimidated the Kangaskhan as well, and the Bronzong. Because Bronzong is a physical attacker. So... Which one would you fake out? Like, surely the... Well, actually... You either fake out the Kyogre, because it would do massive damage to you otherwise. Or you would switch out into Groudon, and then you would leave the Kyogre alone. So, I can just attack with this Mence. And I'm going to switch Kyogre out into Ferrothorn. Because if he gets Trick Room up, I want to start... Okay, Kangaskhan didn't switch out, so... That does imply that... Unless he switches Bronzong into Groudon, then he's just going to fake out Trick Room. And if he does, which he looks like he's doing, that could be really, really nice for me. Might be better not to Mega Evolve, actually, and just go for Draco, because then I could have Speed-Tied with the Kangaskhan. He is going to Mega Evolve. Hopefully he attacks into the Kyogre. That would be ideal, because then I get a lot of chip damage onto him. So it's going to be fake out onto... Hooray! So, nice damage there. And with the Hyper Voice that will come out from the Salamence as well, it'll do a lot to Kangaskhan. So that's some nice Iron Barbs. There's no Rocky Helmet. There's not really space in this meta for Rocky Helmet on Ferrothorn. Hyper Voice is going to do a nice chunk. It'll probably put in another Hyper Voice range. It's close. And he's going to go for Trick Room. So my Ferrothorn looks really, really, really nice. Because now, he could Gyro Ball me, but then that's not the worst thing. Because he is intimidated. So Gyro Ball will definitely knock out this Kangaskhan. I'm going to Hyper Voice and I'm going to Power Whip the Kangaskhan because he could switch it out into Groudon, which he doesn't, and I don't miss, which is the crucial part, because when you do that play, you do risk missing, which it can be very, very awkward because you could have just Gyro Balled it and KO'd it, but oh, he's going to go for Gravity. So now I can bulldoze you, Bronzong. Nice. But that would actually increase his Gyro Ball's damage, but Hyper Voice, single target, even though it's resisted, it will do like 20%. About 20%. It's not the worst. He can hit my Salamence with P-Blades now, though. But if he does that, then Ferrothorn lives. It's been 2 turns of Trick Room, so there's 3 left. Is it worth double protecting first? Hopefully, my play now is to stall out Trick Room, and then get my Kyogre into position while he's still got his Groudon in, because then I just spout, and then I win. Now, I'm not so worried about the Precipice Blades. I'm going to Draco this Groudon. And I'm going to... Would he just P-Blades first? Let's see. I'm going to protect my Ferrothorn. Because I can Power Whip him next turn. Draco plus Power Whip should knock out a Groudon. It's going to be Hypnosis. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. I didn't really consider that, and I really should have done. But he's just going to Precipice Blades. So Salamence will be knocked out next turn. Yeah. Yeah, I thought so. So, that's my dog. If you can hear my dog. If you can't, good. I've just interrupted my recording for no reason. But I'm going to try and protect Mence. And again, if he goes for P-Blades, that's not the worst. Now, I don't really want to Bulldoze because then we Speed Tie. I'm pretty sure it's 33 speed. And then he can Hypnosis my Ferrothorn. Now, I am expecting Hypnosis on my Ferrothorn anyway. But then, that wouldn't really matter then, would it? No, I'm going to Bulldoze. Let's show off the Bulldoze. And I am curious how much it does to Bronzong. I don't get the first turn Wake, which is not so good. Because now Bulldoze, that does a fair amount to Bronzong. But now I don't get my Rain, which is awkward. He's going to get... No, he's not going to get the double knockout because Ferrothorn doesn't get knocked out. Unless he Fire Punches. He did Hypnosis, so it's fine. I'm pretty sure Ferrothorn and Bronzong now Speed Tie. And is it going to be P-Blades? It is going to be P-Blades, so Ferrothorn should live. Yeah, it does. So I'm going to go into Groudon now. He will be able to Hypnosis me. So I think I want to take my first turn of sleep straight away. Bronzong's Ferrothorn is guaranteed sleep now. And I won't be knocked out in one Precipice Blades. Actually, no. If I protect, and then next turn he doesn't switch out his Groudon, then I'm in a really good position. Yeah, because then, when my Kyogre comes in, he can only Hypnosis one. So I can't do anything with Ferrothorn, but here we go. He switches out Bronzong this turn. Interesting, interesting. What did he have? It was Xerneas, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. So that could still outspeed me, actually. So I'm going to protect, which I shouldn't have done. If I'd have Precipice Blades, that would have been a much better play. He's going to Precipice Blades. He's got his Gravity, yeah. So Precipice Blades was such a better play in that situation. It depends how slow the Xerneas is. I am expecting a slow, bulky one. And it's very likely that it underspeed... Wait, that was the last turn Trick Room. I was not counting properly. So, that's even better now. Because now I just spout. And if he's a fast Xerneas, then I'm just going to fire... No, I can't Fire Punch you. I'm getting Rain Up. So I'm going to Precipice Blade you. So I actually thought there was one turn of Trick Room left. So I was not counting properly. But that works out for me because I can just spam strong primal moves. He's going to switch out his Groudon, obviously. So Bronzong is going to go down. Unless he Moonblasts my... Wait, we still have one more turn of Gravity. So he's going to just protect. So that was the correct play. Now Bronzong is gone. There's no Trick Room. And I almost certainly faster with Groudon. Unless he's got Max Speed Groudon, which wouldn't make sense. And he has taken Bulldoze Chip. So he should be in Precipice Blades range. I don't get to Water Spout. But that's fine. Gravity's gone, so I might miss my Precipice Blades now. So this is still looking pretty good. Like, he can get his Geomancy. He could be very, very bulky, and that would be annoying. I am going to Precipice Blades. Now, do I want to Ice Beam the Groudon just in case the Precipice Blades is not enough? Because he could protect the Groudon, he can't protect the Xerneas this turn. I'm going to Ice Beam the Groudon. So he does protect, okay. That's fair enough. Because like my logic there was if he's bulky enough, then 2 Precipice Blades, well, will knock him out anyway because the first one will turn into single target. If not, if he's faster, then the Ice Beam doesn't really matter. He is very, very bulky. Okay. So I could have Ice Beamed the Xerneas. That would have been much better. But that still doesn't really matter because P-Blades plus Ice Beam should still win. Unless it's got Hidden Power Ground. Or Grass Knot. As long as he hasn't got those 2 moves, I should still be fine, as long as I hit P-Blades. Though obviously Ice Beam onto the Xerneas would have been the better play, because then he was just in Ice Beam range. In Precipice Blades range, more like. So I'm going to Precipice Blades again. And now I do need to Ice Beam the Xerneas. It's Moonblast, that's fine. Onto Kyogre, that's also fine. And I do connect with both, so this should be fine. Everything is not fine. Because now his P-Blade shouldn't knock me out. No, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Unless he critical hits my Groudon, everything is fine. No critical hit. Nice. Because now I can Fire Punch for the win. So that was close. Like that was I don't know. Like it was fairly obvious that he was going to protect his Groudon. I should have Ice Beamed the Xerneas, but there we go. Fire Punch is a win because it's going to be the slow Groudon. So that was pretty close. And that is actually all the time I have for this day's episode anyway. But there we go. That was a pretty good match. It was close, very close. And it didn't have to be. I think there was a couple of plays I could have made differently, but there we go. Always learning. Thanks for watching.